This isn't a movement against globalization. This is a movement for life. And we have to keep fighting for life. And know in our hearts that this is the right fight. And to not stop. I think as a movement we have to really start to evaluate putting forth alternatives, and it's constant criticism that they know what we're against but they don't know what we're for. And I think more and more we have to start talking about really what we're for, and that would be like non-hierarchical organizations on every level of our lives, and destroying power and influence, and turning back the clocks in a lot of way to take away the chemical and genetic engineering and diesel intensive agriculture that we're totally become dependent on, and go back to simple organic family-run farming that feeds a local area, and becoming more local, essentially more and more local in our focus, and trying to make sure that decisions are not made by powerful people far away, and that our food, our water, and our resources come locally and stay local, and that we keep power from greedy hands, and keep power disseminated to the people. I think a lot of people have criticisms about the globalization, and I think what we're really critical about is the globalization of capital, the globalization of corporate power. But what we all want as a movement is globalization of people and of justice, and that we can communicate with each other and realize our diversities, flourish in our diversities, and work together. And I think that ultimately, without borders, we can maintain these differences and have them flourish. But to continue to work in a mutual way, in mutual aid, to help each other move forward. And I think people need to realize that there's a crisis moment in our history as a people, as a race on this planet, that there's a greater rate of extinction right now than at the time of the dinosaurs, and that if people aren't willing to step up and put their bodies on the line, that we're facing a pretty similar fate, and that if we're not willing to take risks, then we're going to be paying the consequences of that a lot longer than our short lifespans. And we need to look forward into the future and start thinking about future generations. People need to take action now.